how's it going? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video we're going to be building a Legend of Zelda health potion. Now for this little health potion we're going to be using some white wool, black, red, and then some brown wool for the cork on the top. So let's just begin. We're going to grab our black and we're going to place 8 blocks of our black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. So awesome. Just make sure you guys have 8 black wools on the bottom. Now every so often after we build something, I'm going to be taking a step back, allowing you guys to have an opportunity to hit pause just in case you need a little bit of extra building time. So feel free to stop the video whenever you need to. So now let's continue. We're going to add a white wool here with 2 black wools on the left and then a white wool with 1 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to do the same thing on the right, so here we go. We're going to add a white wool, 2 black wools towards the right, a white wool, and a black wool on the right. Make sure you guys have that. And then the next step is going to be to grab our white wool. We're going to place 1 white wool, and then to the left of the white wool, we're going to grab our black, and we're going to go up by 6 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then same thing over here. Remember, we're going to add a white wool and then 6 black wools going up. Just like so. So make sure you guys have this for the foundation of our little health potion. Then what we're going to need to do next is that up here, we're going to add a white wool, then a black wool, a white wool, and a black wool. Then we're also going to add a white wool above that black. So make sure you guys have this array of blocks just like you see right here on your screen. Now to the right of this white wool, the last block that we placed, we're also going to need to grab our black and we need to place 7 black wools going towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So there you go. Make sure you guys have 7 blocks of black wool going towards the right. Then on top of this white wool, we're going to need to go up by 4 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to add 1 black wool on the base right there on the right. So make sure you guys have this. This would actually be a really good stopping point. Pause the video in case you need a little bit of extra building time. So now let's go to the right over here. We're going to add a white wool with a black on the top and then a white on the left. Now above this white wool, we need to grab our black because we're going to go up by 4 black wools. And then 1 black wool on the left, just like so. So you can see it's already getting shape or coming to shape. Later health potion, so we just got to keep going. So what we're going to do is that up here, we're going to add a white wool. And then a black wool, a brown wool, and a black wool. Now on the left side, we're going to grab our white with a black wool on the top, a brown on the right, and a black on the top. Then the next step is that we're going to grab our brown wool and we're going to place 6 brown wools here. You don't really have to count it, you just have to connect them like so. But if you want to count, it's going to be 6 brown wools. Then we're going to have 6 black wools across the top. Just like that. And now let's actually finish filling in the cork part of our health potion. So we're just going to fill this in the middle here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of our brown. Then we're also going to add another, not 6, but this time it's going to be 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to do 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there you go. Make sure you guys have this for the top part of your health potion. Now let's take a big step back. This is what we have so far. What we're going to do next is that we're going to work on the outline of our white wool. And then we're going to fill it in with red wool at the end of the video. But for now, let's just worry about this outline. So you know what? Let's just go up here and let's fill it in together. I know I usually fast forward this part, but we're just gonna fill in the top with our white wool. And there you go. That's what the top like. That's not what the top like, but that's what the top should look like on your Zelda Cell Potion. Alright, then what we're gonna do next is that down here, we're just gonna fill this in with some white wool. Then we're gonna add a white wool here and here. So now let's take a step back. So we have so far. Now on the left side, we're just gonna fill this in like so. Pretty easy. Then on the right here, we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna do a row right here. So let's just go up with white wool on the right. And then what we're going to do following that, it's that over here, we need to just add 2 more blocks, just like that. Then we're gonna add 2 white wools, 1, 2 to the left. And then right here, do you guys see this block below it? We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then up here, we're gonna add 2 white wools and 1 white wool in the corner. So make sure you guys have this so far. I know that part was kind of confusing, but just rewind a bit if you need to. Now what we do need to do is that there's like some little bubbles in our little health potions, so that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna grab a red wool, we're gonna place 1 red wool here, and then a white on the left. Then in this corner, we're gonna place 2 red wools and a white on the top. And then finally, you just have to grab your red wool and fill it in, and that's how you make a little Zelda, nuts, Zelda? Yeah, that's how I'm saying it right. That's how you make a little Zelda health potion. So if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Don't forget to fill it in with red wool. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, it really does help us out. Tell your friends about us, and we'll see you next time.